All right, everyone, Sean here, and welcome to another car detailing related video. Hope everyone's having a good day. Been quite the weekend, but now I have some sort of excuse to wash my car. It's been raining. Well, it did rain, excuse me, and basically I wanted to really try this Idrosave that I got myself. It's not sponsored, by the way, from LaboCosmetica's, and basically this is their rinseless wash. Now they just came up with and released as of recent, so I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a mixture into 4 gallons, which means I can do 3 ounces of this stuff. So you can go ahead and do that. Okay. Sorry if it's like too bright or something. I don't know what's going on with my GoPro. Like, even if I try to, oh man, it smells good. Even if I try to like lower the ISO, it just doesn't do anything. So I'm not sure why that is the case. So it just hasn't been doing me any favors. Anyway. So we got the 3 ounces. Throw it into here. Go ahead and mix that up. It actually smells pretty good. It's like it's like in one moment it smells like peach, and in one moment it kind of smells kind of like tropical, like almost like a tropical sort of fruit punch kind of thing going on. Some sort of nice fruity smell to it. Let's put it that way. All right, so today we're gonna actually be preparing the pump sprayer. We're gonna take it back a little bit. Instead of using the IK sprayers. All right, so now we got the jug filled with however much liquid we need, about 1/2 gallon. Put this bad boy into here. And put that back a little bit. We did overfill somewhat. Yeah, it's like this brand or whatever. Nothing particularly special. I just got this off of Amazon. I think they're out of it, this particular specific model. I actually really like the spray head and stuff like that for it. So I'm a little disappointed. I think that they took it off the site for whatever reason. I think they're either out or they're just not making it anymore or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what the reason for that is. Yeah, look at all those other rinseless washes I have, right? By the gallon, I mean, like I got 2 gallons of, at least 2 gallons of rinseless wash. So that's kind of like hard to sort of juggle between each one. So that's why it's smart to buy the smallest container you can. I really wanted DIY, so that's why I bought it by the gallon. And I knew that was something for me off the bat somehow. I'm gonna go ahead and let that get saturated for a little bit. And the way you do this type of rinseless wash, instead of like just spraying it all over your car like you do with a number of them, you actually want to go panel by panel, just because it has some form of protection. So I'm gonna go now and get this thing pumped. It's been a while since I've last done something like this. So that's kind of why you kind of want to not fill it all the way, because you can't really pump it as much. Let me go ahead and test this nozzle. All right, that's pretty good. And sorry if it's like bright. It's a pretty bright day, so that is a plus sign to it. go ahead and spray this door first. And now we proceed with wiping it down with a sponge. And there are some, dang, it's like so bright. I don't know why it's doing this. This is such an annoying thing right now. But the brightness is really bothering me, but whatever. So we go panel by panel. So I'm gonna just go do the door and only the door. Go ahead and make sure I get the bottom, and also this right there. Just flip it over. Alright, and then after that, we go ahead and take a drying towel of sorts. And go ahead and dry it off. It is pretty simple as that. Oh wow, and then right now it's coming off real easy, drying up real easy and nicely. So that's really cool. Let me see if I can like try to dim it down. I'll be right back. All right, I tried. This brightness thing is really bothering me, but whatever. We're back into drying. Okay. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. And so far it's coming off real good. Let me go ahead and get this door again. So, and try and just really get it nice. Let me actually proceed with the brush right here. Try to get in those little areas. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. It's hard to like kind of manage back and forth with the camera and all that stuff. Okay. And then try to see if we can get the rest off with the sponge. It is getting it off though, that's pretty cool. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can take you guys up there. There you go. It's really nice to have a magnetic mount, so just pull it off and not worry about the thing in the world. Now we can dry it off again. Pretty clean, a lot cleaner around the door now. Since we got stuff on this door, I'm gonna go ahead and get that part wet. Give it a few seconds or a couple of moments to soak in. Okay. Now, I was kind of like losing balance for a moment there. I'm like, I think I need to get the kneeling pad. So let me do that after. There we go. Okay. Oh no! Oh, I accidentally threw my towel almost into the thing, so the edge got a little wet. Damn. Let me see if I can like wring it out after. Ugh. There's a bit of a stain right there, but we get that off real easy. And it is pretty slick. I do like the feel of it. It just kind of leaves it nice and glossy. From what I've heard with this rinseless wash, it does actually leave some sort of protection behind. I'm not sure like the durability, the nature of it. I don't know like if it has like even some sort of like hydrophobic properties or anything like that. But it does leave a nice finish to it. I can definitely tell you that already just from staring at this, the 2 panels I worked on. So, all right, let's go over here. Really doing this by the section. You can definitely see in the back, of course, always gets dirty. I just, raised the shutter speed. And now you can see a lot better, I hope, of what the dirt is like. You can see over here on top. Oh yeah, look at that. And you can only see that it is encapsulating. Oh wow, it just knocked off that, whatever that debris. And I'm just gonna do the whole rear right here. Cover more of the trunk. Oh yeah. All that stuff right here. Let's see if we can do this part. Oh yeah. Look at that. Just from spraying on it. It's not even like a high pressure thing. All right, let's get this section right there. And luckily the sun is losing light, so you're actually pretty safe to proceed with the rear, because that's where a lot of sunlight was hitting it early. But we're pretty good now. All right, so oops, sorry. Let's get the hood, or not hood, spoiler. Put this part right there. So I do like it so far. It is just as easy as any other rinseless wash. The only thing to think about is that you have to do it panel by panel, because otherwise, because of the polymer protection. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like really breaking down that dirt right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, you definitely want to really do that because of the protection that it leaves behind. Otherwise you're going to have something left behind if you're not careful with that. There is a bird bomb right there. Managed to take that off the glass. Same with that. Let's get this stuff off. Flip that over. Okay. And it does clean the sponge pretty good. There is staining though from previous washes, but it kind of goes to show how really clean the other rinseless washes cleans, just like this one too. I think the cleaning power so far is pretty effective as well. For those who are wondering, it knocked off all that dirt off of the little rim of that the trunk door. Make sure I get those little gaps and sills and whatever areas. Right there. I think going forward, unrelated sort of, I'm gonna go with the head mount from now on. But having a neck mount is pretty nice because it's like so quick, pretty comfortable. But I don't know. I mean, it's great for vlogging. When it comes to car washing, it has its ups and downs. Like if you happen to have it, you don't want to feel like getting another thing, and your budget is like a little over or whatever. You know, it does work. So if you're like in a pinch and you got kind of nothing else going for, then you can definitely go with the neck mount. Go a little faster. But any other observations? I love the smell so far. It's really kind of a nice experience. I know it's supposed to be like trivial, but smell, it's kind of like for a video game, like it's either like sound effects or maybe graphics even. Like it's something like you can get away with if it doesn't have a scent, but if like the scent is bad, you're more likely to kind of like get away from it, you know. And there are some people out there who, you know, don't care as much for the cleaning power but for the scent, and I do understand that because, you know, I've had something like I know it's maybe a little different in comparison, but I had a hyper was a tire foam thing from Turtle Wax, and that thing has iron remover stuff in it, and boy did that thing smell. Boy did that thing smell. And I hope you can see this, but it leaves off the glass very nicely. That's the trick to bring this up, is to hit this latch with your finger. Put that back. Don't forget to put it back on though. I feel like it's a pretty common thing to forget. The car wasn't like extremely dirty. A lot of the stuff that accumulated was actually knocked off by the rain. So in a way, the rain did the pre-rinse, and all we had to do now for today is just clean the rest of the car. As so. Yeah, for those who are worried about like spotting and whatever it leaves behind, just go by panel by panel, and if it does show up with spots, just rinse, spray it again, and pretty much wipe it down with the drying towel, and that's it. It is that simple, guys. That's the great thing about Rinseless Wash. It's just so great. You know, I can definitely see gradually of how it's sort of replacing a lot of the foam washing, right? Because it's just so efficient, not less messy. You just save a lot of water. And so I guess sometime it really depends what you're doing though. If you're like a home detailer, I wouldn't count on the time, but you know, especially for me, because I'm like talking on the camera and stuff like that, so that does take up time. But when it comes to mobile detailing, they you know, I hear stories from other videos and such that more and more people are, you know, sort of going away from it just because of how much more efficient it is and faster. Bird dropping's gone. There's these two right here. Gone like that. And of course, we'll get the wheels last. Now I'm getting like like the scent is now I'm getting like reminders of like tropical fruit flavored like bubble gum. I don't know why, it just suddenly hit me like that. But that's now the impression I'm getting from this product. Yeah, most of the bird droppings are like disappearing as I'm, putting my sponge over it. Some of them, of course, like to stay on a little bit, but a little bit of a nudge and they are off. The rest of it coming off very nicely. I'm not trying to like dress it up for the camera here. I'm just trying to see or give you guys everything I see as proficiently as possible. There are some stuff that's harder to get off, but they do get off nonetheless when you do multiple passes and stuff like that. Do a little nudging. And with Rinseless wash, it's very safe. Of course, a lot of it does come from like common sense. If the car is really dirty, you're supposed to put the Rinseless and then rinse it off. And then Rinseless again. Do the contact wash. And then you do the drying. So I think you guys get the picture. So I'm probably going to do the rest of the car in time-lapse mode. But if there isn't something else to say, I will say it. Now there are limitations to this Rinseless wash. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's some sort of like weird gummy spot sort of thing. I'm imagining that's some sort of tar. So I'm gonna just do like a spot APC spray after all this stuff. So this Rinseless wash is not perfect. It does get most of the stuff, the normal stuff off. So proceed with common sense. You don't want to like go ham on that one spot because that's possible marring and such like that. And yeah, just go proceed with everything else. And once again, leaves a nice finish on the glass. No streaking, no nothing. No problems at all. And it is still continuing to be very slick to the towel touch. So it definitely is great for as a drying aid. That leaves some sort of protection behind, so keep that in mind. So if you want to try to use it as a drying aid, probably not use it during like a ceramic coating kind of run or anything like that. But other than that, I think it's a great product overall for LaboCosmetica. So if you want something a little different from your American Rinseless washes and stuff, this is definitely one of them for sure. This Italian Rinseless wash works great, smells great, and leaves off a great finish, I think. Nice and shiny, gloss is there. It's got everything you need, the slickness and everything. Very nice. I like it. I'll definitely use it occasionally whenever I feel like, need some sort of like touch of protection. And that's pretty much all there is to it. So let's go ahead and proceed with finishing up the car. After the wheels, of course. And we will have our final little analysis based off of first impressions. And let's just do the front anyway, because of course, as a front wheel drive car, this is where it gets dirty. So let's see. This is how this performs. Shouldn't be too different from any other rinseless wash. Should be pretty nice. We'll do a quick cleaning on the wheels. And even then, it's actually picking off all that dust very nicely. And I'm even like doing all this in one brush. No need for any other brushes to get all those little crevices and such. It's actually pretty nice. Okay, so we got most of the stuff off for the most part, and what I can tell you that it is leaving a nice glossy finish. I really do like what Cosmetica is going for. I do see it, like the glossy finish that it leaves. It was very slick to the touch. So let me go around the car again, and hopefully the camera picks up like the results, but from what I can tell you, it's very, very clean for what it is. And you know, it's definitely not perfect by any means, but it is really nice to say the least. The streaking was very, very minimal. We were able to get that off with you know, with the towel and everything, reactivating the thing if needed, if necessary. There were some moments where you know, I need some sort of APC in some specific spots, but other than that, you know, it's not like a one and all kind of thing, or all in one kind of thing. So it's not gonna get every single thing like tar and stuff like that. Maybe be some spots here and there, but overall, very, very nice. And here's what we got with the wheel. Pretty clean. Wasn't super dirty, but that's because I keep it clean, so there you go. Goes to show what rinseless wash can do, particularly from LaboCosmetica. So there you have it. The sun is going down, so I'm going to end it right here. Thank you very much. If you have any comments relating to this video, leave them down below. Love to read them and answer any questions. And yeah, and by the way, this is not a sponsored video. I bought the product with my own money. And yeah, all I can say is that I do like it for what it is. I will use it very occasionally since it does leave protection behind. And yeah, so thank you very much, and hope to see you all in the next one. Sean out.